West African countries have decided to do the thing. West African countries has decided, you know what, we need new Africa. And new Africa will come only when we send these troops out of Africa. We send these military troops out of Africa. For example, France military troop, USA military troop out of Africa. Because what are they doing here in Africa, by the way? What are France doing in Africa? What are USA military doing in Africa? Now, Chad has been another country from West Africa, the only country that was remaining, that France was depending on, or one of the only countries that France was depending on for its military base. But right now, Chad has decided to send France. They have told France to go away from their country. This is a win for Sahel, a win for Burkina Faso, a win for Mali, a win for Africans, a win for black people. Now, let's watch this video and then we continue.
Just as French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot left the country, Chad declared an end to its security ties with Paris.
Chad announced it is ending its defense agreement with France, requiring French troops to leave the country.
Foreign Minister Abderrahmane Koulamala called France an essential partner, but emphasized that Chad has matured and values its sovereignty. This announcement came hours after French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot visited Chad. France currently has around 1,000 troops and warplanes stationed in Chad, its last Sahel foothold, after pulling out of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso following recent coups. While no timeline was given for the withdrawal, Chad's government stated it would respect the agreement's terms and work with France for a smooth transition. President Mahamat Idriss Déby, who formally took office in May after 3 years of military rule, has sought closer ties with Russia. Chad borders nations like Sudan and the Central African Republic, where Russia's Wagner Group operates. The Foreign Ministry said Chad aims to assert its sovereignty after 66 years of independence. In Senegal, President Bassirou Diomaye Faye also questioned the appropriateness of French troops in his country, where 350 soldiers are currently based. However, he did not specify plans for their removal.
Welcome back. I'm very happy when I'm doing this video because when I hear about countries from West Africa, they have made bold decisions. It enlightens my heart simply because we are looking for freedom. We are looking to liberate Africa, and we can only liberate Africa when we are not being interfered by Western powers, when our political issues will not be interfered by Western powers, when our economic issues will not be interfered by Western powers, when we make our own laws, when we are freedom. And Ibrahim Traore was among the first people to say no to France. France has been in Africa for so long, West Africa. France has colonized West Africa for so long. We thought that we have independence in West Africa, but we did not have independence. Because even still in France, we are using the CFA franc, the money, the currency of France. Decisions are made in France. Political is being influenced by France. But right now, people have opened up their minds, and on these geopolitical issues, we are winning. And that's the only way. Now, you cannot eliminate all of these presidents, by the way. You cannot eliminate Burkina Faso, Chad, Central Africa, Mali, Niger. You can't. We know you. You can't. And Ghana, I hope Ghana will be the next to say no to France, no to USA. And I hope again countries from East Africa, South African countries will follow this one. Now, you may ask yourself, if you don't know why France is being sent out of Africa, why France military are being sent out of Africa, is for this reason. Number one is to end, or is about anti-colonial sentiments. Many West Africa countries view military France presence as a continuation of colonial control and interference in their sovereignty. The presence of France military in Sahel region does not have any impact, because they came here, I think it was in 2012, 2013, saying that they are coming to put peace, to end securities in Sahel region. But insecurity has been there for so long. Troops have been there for so long that are causing insecurity. Now, France troops or military troops in Sahel does not have impact. What they do there, they are there to protect their interests. And I've been saying this for long. These military bases in our African soil are here to prevent, or are here only to take care of their interest. Nothing else. They know they are exploiting here. So they are coming here to take care of what they are exploiting. They are coming here so that they can just be here to take control over everything. France's colonial history in the region has left deep scars in West African countries. France has left deep scars in Burkina Faso, deep scars in Chad, deep scars in Guinea, deep scars in Libya. And some government and population believe that the French military is the one that is perpetuating the neo-colonial. We have the issue of neo-colonization. France's military presence in these African countries is here to continue the neo-colonization. They are here to make sure that these West African countries are still under colonization. Indirectly, whenever you see their military here, if you are a president of that country, you fear, you make decisions that you are not supposed to make, because maybe they are telling you, if you don't make this decision, we will open fire for you, and this and this and this. It's high time France military to go away from Africa. It's high time the USA to remove their military in Kenya, to remove their military base in Tanzania. It's high time these white countries to remove their military base here. They have a lot of problems to handle. Let this military go and handle their problems. Another thing why West African countries is sending France out of their countries is because the rise of new leadership, like Ibrahim Traore, coming a new leader, new blood, bold and young and fearless. He has brought a spirit of Pan-Africanism. He has brought a spirit of unity. He has brought a spirit of new Africa. He has brought a spirit of liberation. Rise of new leadership, for example, into Mali, for example, Burkina Faso and Niger, the military who have come into power, young, bold, fearless. They are looking for new face. They are looking for new Africa. They have been there. They have seen how Africans have gone through a lot. They have seen how leaders of Africa, like Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso, was eliminated because he was trying to bring better Africa. Now, this new generation of leaders in power are coming with new touch. They want to try something new, and this something new is to look for new friends. New friends are like Russia, like China, and they are doing away with these old colonial friends who have been there, and nothing good has been happened in West African countries. These French leaders or French people have been in these countries for so long, and what they have been, what has been happening in these countries, they have left scars, poverty, poor infrastructure, poor health conditions. There is nothing good that they have left, and they still want to be here. That's why these West African countries are saying no to neo-colonization. They are saying, you know what? You have to go. Leave us alone. Let us try something new and see if we'll make a better Africa from this. Now, when we talk about new leaders, we talk about Ibrahim Traore. Ibrahim Traore have come with new agendas, and the agendas are the agendas that the West does not want to hear about it. Any agenda that will make an African or a black man to be in power, the West does not want it. Any agenda that will make a country in Africa to grow economically, West does not want it. Any agenda that will end puppetism in African countries, the West does not want it. Any agenda that will make or will see an African country control its own resources, the West does not want it. And that's why they have been fighting to be here, emulating leaders who have these good agendas. But I'm happy that a lot of countries in West African or in Sahel region are seeing the future. And the future, first business to do is to do away with the French. First step to do is to do away with the neo-colonization. First thing to do, business of the day, send the military troops away from your country. Another thing that it's making West African countries to send away these military troops is public pressure and nationalism. In many countries, there is growing of public pressure to end foreign military intervention. Demonstration is being held. You saw last time in Nigeria where they were carrying Russian flags because they are tired with these other people who are pretending to be their goodwill. They are helping them, but they ain't doing that. Now, Gen Z are there. Gen Z are learned. Gen Z is another generation that they know what's going on and they don't want to be colonized. Demonstrations are there to end this military intervention. Another issue is the resource control. Now, we want to control our own resource. Here is where the problem comes in. Poverty in Africa. Poverty in Africa is being brought by we are not able to control our own resources. We cannot control our own resources simply because there is some people outside, some visitors, some white supremacy outside here. They are the one who are controlling our resources, controlling the price of our resources, controlling how the mining is going on. They are doing illegal mining here. The government of this country does not have or is not entitled to anything. Now, as we know, the Sahel region is rich in resources like gold, uranium, and oil. And many believe that French interest in the region is more focused on resources exploitation than on genuine of security reasons. Because they say they are here because of security reasons and development, but no, they are here because of our resources, because of the uranium, because of the gold, because of the copper. They are here because they want something from us. It's not bad to have something, to want something from us, but getting it illegal is bad. Starting war in Africa so that you can get resources is bad. Creating insecurity in the country so that you can have access into resources, that is bad. And that's why new leadership is doing away with this French military. Chad, congratulations to Chad. And this is a nail on the head of French military. A nail has been hit directly on the French military or on the France country. Now, the economy of France is going into shambles simply because, there's no way you gotta get that easy and cheap resources, man. There's no way you gotta get these free resources anymore. Let's do legit business. Legit business now. It's a big win for Ibrahim Traore because he came up with this idea. He is one of the first military or the first new leader. After coup, he did not take the country into war. He did not take the country into shambles. He took the country into the right way. And the right way is to make Africa great. The right way is to liberate Burkina Faso. The right way is to make agriculture great in Burkina Faso. The right way is to make sure the children of Burkina Faso are learned, to increase the education standards. Let them access quality education. Let them access quality agriculture machines. Things that a lot of leaders have failed to do for more than 33 years, more than 50 years. Ibrahim Museveni have been in power for more than 30 years. He has failed to do it. People are calling him the father of Uganda. But the father of Uganda is eating his own children. 37 or 36 years old guy doing great because he has the blood of Sankara. He knows what is better for the country. Tell me what you think about this video on the comment section. Until next episode, peace be with you.